Hello, everyone. It's been a busy day today. We did some school and some deep cleaning that desperately needed to be done after months of me not feeling well. I think I'm very much nesting and trying to get things organized and all that. So um, now that that's moved out of the way, I had an awesome morning too, and someone who's been a great mentor for me since I went to a women's retreat. Um, I was able to connect with her since my illness. I was trying to throughout, and my body just wouldn't let me do, I guess, what I needed to. Um, and I felt a little bit, I feel really good in so many ways, but there's some things that I have felt energetically blocked, I guess. Um, and we just kind of talked about everything that's happened. And she said, you're using an enormous amount of energy right now, and um, you're healing, which consumes an enormous amount of energy. And then you're also pregnant, and that's even more energy. And so, if you can't energetically connect in ways that you were previously, you need to be okay with that. And I am. I think I just needed somebody to point out to me. I think it's maybe a little bit of ego that, did I lose something or am I stepping back? And that didn't feel right because I don't feel like I stepped back. I feel like, and this was a good analogy, I feel like I'm a piano, and I had this amazing concert pianist playing on this piano, and after this amazing important show, and afterwards things are just slightly out of attunement, and so the piano just needs to be tuned, and I felt like that's kind of what I needed. I just needed someone to point out it's okay to be using your energy in other ways, and that doesn't mean you're stepping backwards. It doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're in a different place right now, and that's okay. And we did a really great meditation that was, personalized for me for what I needed, and I felt very in tuned after, and or attuned, so that things were already going better so much spiritually, mentally, and everything, but this spiritual component was missing. And now I just feel probably like a car does after it's been tuned up or whatever. Like, I just feel very aligned and focused. There's been challenging moments, that come up with kids during the day, and they're never the end of the world. I mean, none of my kids are being rushed off to the emergency room or anything, it's just normal lived in moments, and I have been able to breathe and pause and make sure I am showing up how I want to, for them and for myself. And I think I needed this last little component. And usually I'd say most things, come from within, but I know there's a lot of things that we get from outside of us too that just helps with that kind of tuning. And then it's on us and our resonance if that resonates with us. Or you might say your gut, like, does it feel right or wrong or whatever? And there's so many things right now I'm like, that's not for me, I don't need that. And, but when something's right and somebody says something, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's it. It feels like just like almost like a homecoming, and you add that into your thought process or whatever. So I'm very much enjoying this deeper level of understanding, and I'm coming to understand more and more that all of this was so purposeful, and I can only assume divinely purposeful because, you know, I know I have God and source in me, and this has made such a deepening of layers for me, like just in so many ways. And I just feel more and more like, yes, I'm getting it. I'm on point. I'm doing whatever mission. This was part of it. This was a key focus. And, you know, I always hope to learn through ease and grace because that's easier. But sometimes there are times that we learn enormous amounts when things are hard. And it's super hard when you're going through it. But if you can reflect and look and find the lessons and then go deeper and shift your perspective and go, this is why this is happening, I have no regrets now. And I can say that clearly. Like, this all happened purposefully for a reason. And there are so many beneficial things that have happened. I know I'm taken care of now in a way, in a understanding that I did not have before. And, you know, so when it comes to the home birth or having this acupuncture in a few weeks, and even just the day-to-day living, you know, finances for so many people are so hard right now that I just go, it's okay. We're taken care of. I know on this deeper level I'm taken care of. And that's all worth it to me. So, if you find you need some tuning, you know, hopefully you have someone directly in your life you can reach out to. I am going to try to do meditations soon. I know I keep saying that. I'm trying to balance all of this. And I feel like I can feel it coming, but I haven't had that right call for this is what you need to do for this meditation. So, and I think I want that first one to be a really great one, coming back to doing it. So, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you soon.